Ali's phone buzzed, the screen lighting up his tired face. It was a message from his boss. 3 words that hit him like a punch. Your English isn't good enough. He just stared at the cracked screen, the words blurring together. He whispered to himself almost inaudibly, but I tried so hard. He'd taken classes, studied grammar books until his eyes burned, but the confidence just wasn't there. The fear of making a mistake always held him back. That night, alone in his small, quiet room, the weight of that message felt heavier than ever. Was he not cut out for this? Was his dream of a better career just a dream? He picked up an old, forgotten notebook. On the first page, he wrote down a single, simple sentence. Reading it aloud felt strange, foreign. "Hello, my name is Ali." A small, sad smile touched his lips. It felt like starting all over again. The next day, waiting for the bus, the world seemed to buzz with English. Conversations flowed around him, fast and effortless. In the past, he would have put in his earphones, trying to block it all out, retreating into his own world. But not today. He took a deep, steadying breath, a new resolve hardening inside him. I won't run anymore, he promised himself. That night marked the beginning of a new routine. He found a website with short English stories, simple ones at first. He would read 1 story every single night. Not just read it, but live it. He'd read the lines out loud, repeating them until the words felt natural on his tongue. He stumbled, he made mistakes, he mispronounced words so badly he'd laugh at himself, but he never stopped. He tried again and again and again. Each story was a small victory, a tiny step forward. Weeks turned into months. The notebook filled up with new words, with sentences he loved, with his own thoughts written in shaky but improving English. Then came the day of a big job interview for a position he once thought was completely out of his reach. The interviewer looked at him, smiled, and said, "So, tell me about yourself." Ali took a breath. This time, it wasn't a breath of fear, but of confidence. He looked the interviewer straight in the eye and began. "I learned English through stories," he said, his voice clear and steady. He told them about his nightly ritual, about the characters he'd met in those pages, and how they taught him not just a language, but the courage to speak. A few days later, his phone rang. An unfamiliar number. He answered, his heart pounding. A warm voice on the other end said the words he had been working so hard to hear. "We'd like to offer you the position." "You're hired." After the call, Ali sat down at his desk. He picked up his worn-out notebook, flipping through the pages filled with his journey. He smiled, a real, genuine smile this time. 1 story at a time, he had rewritten his own. He looked out the window, a new chapter ahead of him, and thought, 1 story really can change a life. What's a small step you can take today to change your own story? Let me know in the comments.